What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we got Martin Bakole in the news, man. And this man he's making a lot of noise here lately, bro. Like, this man is really coming out and he's coming out and calling out, bro. Like, he done made his arrival. He done made his stamp. His name has been stamped in the heavyweight division, especially after beating Jared Anderson. Now, me, like many other people, kind of felt like that fight was a little bit too soon for Jared Anderson, but you know, hey, when money talks, BS run a marathon. So, you know, I feel like Jared Anderson took the fight. Shout out to him, but Martin Bakole ain't playing no games, man. Buddy he's coming out with vengeance, man, in his heart. He wants everybody, all right. Martin Bakole has just called out Zhang or whatever, and he wants the big fights, and he has a nice fight set ahead of him. So let me go ahead and get into the article, and then I give you my opinion, man. I give you my opinion and my thoughts. So listen up. So shout out to secondsout.com. It says Martin Bakole finally lands the fight that he wants as opponent confirms heavyweight battle. All right, Martin Bakole looks to set for a meaningful fight that moves his career forward. The thudding puncher from Dominican Republic of Congo has long been claiming that top heavyweights are avoiding him, and he have a good reason as to why he might be the case in this latest destructive performance in rising U.S. star Jared Anderson. Shining on the big stage like that was one more step that Bakole and trainer Billy Nelson goal of a world title after years of feeling they were shut out from the opportunities due to being the risk they brought to the ring. Post-fight, Bakole was keen on a heavyweight banger against Zhang, but recently took to social media to say that the Chinese southpaw was running away. Instead, he welcomed the IBF ruling for him to face 23-0 Ajit Kabayel as a final eliminator for a shot at the world title. I came to give Zhang his shoes. He is running away from me. I am in Congo training for Big Zhang, but I heard he said no to the fight. Your team is protecting you and don't want you to get knocked out. I am focused now on Ajit Kabayel. If I said that name wrong, let me know in the comment section. But Kabayel, be ready. Big thank you for the IBF for giving me this big opportunity. I am looking forward to being #1 next year. Kabayel, you are going to get it. Nobody will run away from this. I am the future. Next year is my year. Bakole is the next king. Kabayel has now shared a post on social media confirming his interest in the bout to go ahead. Pending negotiations, it's most likely home will be on Rada season card, given the success both have enjoyed with the promotions. After big bouts of inactivity, Kabayel featured against feared Russian Arlansbach Benokalaka. He dispatched of the big man in 4 rounds to massively upset the odds. He returning against southpaw Frank Sanchez, another unbeaten heavyweight, 6 months later, and scored another stoppage in the round. Now, I remember that fight, but I'm not sure if I don't know if Frank Sanchez's leg was messed up or what, but it was something that was off about Frank Sanchez, bro. It seemed like he didn't have his legs underneath him or whatever the case may be. I remember that fight. Bakole's win over Anderson in Los Angeles was preceded by a stoppage of notoriously tough Carlos Takam in Saudi. The two big men will not battle it out to gain a mandatory status for the IBF champion Daniel Dubois, who will return in February and is expected to be in an immediate rematch with Anthony Joshua after knocking him out in 5 rounds this September. Boy, oh boy, is the heavyweight division stacked. Let's talk about this. Now, what a time to be in the heavyweight division with everything that's going on right now. It is so good to see that the heavyweights are back and on top. And you know what they say in boxing, man, when the heavyweight division is healthy, boxing is healthy. And it looks like, man, we have so many great fights coming up in the near future. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am super excited about what we have to see here. And you know, matter of fact, let's just go over the list of heavyweights that are active, just so you can see how active and how strong the heavyweight division is right now. I mean, just look at how stacked the heavyweight is. Listen to all these names, right? You got Alexander Usyk, who is undisputed, the undisputed heavyweight champion. You got Tyson Fury. You got, you know, Kabayel, the one we just talked about, Martin Bakole, Zhilei, Zhang, F.A. Jagba, Frank Sanchez, Fabio Wardley, who I believe just came off of an impressive victory or whatnot. Philip Hergovich, Luis Ortiz still hanging around there. Otto Wallin, Andy Ruiz, Jared Anderson, who could still come back on some stuff, bro. Like Kubrat Pulev, Derek Chisora is still in there. Like, bro, look at it. Listen to all these names. Like, the heavyweight division is back, bro. Daniel Dubois. Actually, Daniel Dubois is the IBF champion. And Daniel Dubois is the IBF champion. But then you got Daniel Dubois. Like, bro, listen to all those names I just named, bro. Like, the heavyweight division is back, and you know, you got Otto Wallin still in there. Like, it's back, and it's in a good spot, bro. Like, it's in a good spot, and it's crazy because for years it's been the welterweight division, like, kind of running boxing, and now it's the opposite. The welterweight division is kind of, you know, it ain't stacked right now, bro, and the heavyweight division is killing it, man. And you know what? With all that, I don't even know how I didn't mention or why Joseph Parker is not listed. I don't know how anyways, bro, like, man, make these fights happen. I think Martin Bakole is definitely a threat. He has heavy hands. Like, you can tell he's one of those fighters that he doesn't have to be explosive. He has naturally just heavy hands, and I think he kind of reminds me he has similar he's kind of similar to George Foreman or whatnot. I mean, where he's big, he just has a big frame, but you know, and he's just naturally heavy-handed. Like, I really think that he is going to be a problem, and I would love to see him and Zhang get a fight. Actually, he has a good fight coming up though, but I like to see him in there with Zhang. I love to see him in there with the Tyson Fury. I like to see how Tyson Fury style matches up against him. I would love to see him versus I don't think Anthony Joshua should fight him as of right now, but I would still love to see, man, I would love to see him against a lot of people. I'm very interested, kind of like how I was with Erickson Lubin at 154. Like, that's how I am with Martin Bakole. Like, I just feel like his style matches up well against everybody that you put in front of him, and mainly I would just really love to see him and Tyson Fury go at it. I think I would like to hear him get his rematch too against what's the dude's name that beat him? I can't think of the guy's name that beat him. But I would like for him to also, I would probably like to see that more than anything. Let's see him get his revenge, or, you know what I'm saying, first. But obviously I think that he is he's on his way to stardom. He seems to be a hero where he's from, and that's dope as hell. It seems like a lot of people look up to him. If you look up his videos and stuff like that, it looks like he has a strong name in his home or whatnot. So that's very good, man. But definitely, man, I want to see him and Zhang fight. I don't know what Zhang has planned next. I know a lot of these guys are calling for the champions or whatnot. I believe Usyk and Tyson Fury, I ain't no believer that Usyk and Tyson Fury have their fight coming up or whatnot, so they're tied up. And then you, of course, you know, but you got the next name. But the thing is, just like the 140-pound division, like, especially with the Saudis involved, like, the heavyweight division is so stacked right now with all those names that I just named. These guys have to fight each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have to fight each other, you know? So I definitely feel like that we'll see him. He'll be getting if he continues in the path that he's going, like, he should be getting a title shot within the next year, bro. And so, you know, hey, you gotta keep it going, man. You got to keep it going because, bro, this dude is on a roll right now. Now, you know, if you know, I don't know much about actually, hold on. Well, no, I don't know much about the guy that he's calling now, or the guy that he's about to fight. I can't even think of his name anymore. I don't know much about him. I do know I saw him fight against Frank Sanchez, and I thought Frank Sanchez just did not look. Something was off about Frank Sanchez, like his leg or something. Like, it just, if you guys remember that fight, you know what I'm talking about. But you know, I definitely would. I once again, I mean, this fight gives Bakole a chance for a title shot, because that dude that I was just talking about, I cannot think of his name. He's ranked number 2 in, I think, the WBC. So, you know, I want to see the fight. I want to see all these fights. So let's go ahead and make the fight happen. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Who is your favorite heavyweight? What fight do you want to see the most? But what do I know?